Close your eyes for a breath and test something simple with me. If your life were already quietly shifting in your favor, how would your body give it away right now? Would your shoulders settle? Would your voice grow calmer? Would your mind stop asking for proof and start allowing it? Let that tiny change appear and keep it. The world says you must announce your goals, display your grind, parade your progress. Yet all true growth begins the way dawn begins, without noise, without permission, without asking the sky if it may turn to light. The oak does not audition for the forest. It deepens its roots in silence. You will do the same. Ask yourself softly, what would I choose if I needed no applause? What would I build if nobody knew I was building? Who am I when I stop performing and start deciding? Feel the steadiness that rises when the crowd is dismissed, and only your inner word remain. Place a hand over your heart and speak with clean authority. I am becoming who I decided to be. Not someday, now. Let the words land. Feel with the breath lengthen. Notice how the body agrees when the inner statement is simple and final. We are going to work with quiet laws, not loud ideas. Laws that do not argue, do not bargain, do not beg. They respond to your state. If your state says already done, your world begins to reassemble. If your state says maybe later, your world waits. Tonight you will choose already done and hold it long enough to feel natural inside your skin. Picture a private room no one else can enter. In this room, your decision is finished. You do not talk about it. You wear it. You move with it. There is a single detail that proves it to you. The key that fits, the desk that is yours, the message that greets you by name. Let one proof settle and let your posture match the truth of it. Now test your attention. What do you stop feeding when you have already become? The constant explaining, the restless checking, the habit of telling small stories about why it cannot happen for you. Watch those stories fall to the floor like a coat you no longer need. Leave them there. Walk forward lighter. Invite a gentle sign into your day that belongs to this finished state, not a spectacle. Something ordinary and undeniable. A conversation that ends cleanly. An opportunity that meets you halfway. A quiet inner yes that arrives while you are not trying. Promise yourself this. When it shows, I will not downplay it. I will receive it as evidence and continue. Doubt knocks, answer with presence. Where is the threat in this exact breath? Name what is stable here and now. The ground that holds you. The chair that supports you. The rhythm that moves in and out of your chest without being asked. Let the ordinary holiness of now rinse the forecast from your mind. Return to your word, I am. Do not attach labels you refuse to live. Attach only what you are choosing. I am calm, I am clear. I am carried. Say it low and steady until your nervous system believes you more than it believes your history. From this quiet certainty, I will guide you deeper. You will learn to assume without announcement, to rehearse your end in solitude until it feels native, to clean your inner talk so it stops sabotaging your day, to keep your emotions loyal to your decision rather than to the weather of circumstance, and to give your attention only to what confirms your choice. No noise, no performance, only law obeyed with grace. If you are ready, nod once to yourself. That is your agreement. Keep it, and let your life reveal what your silence has already decided. Keep listening from the same quiet center. Hold the settled word in your chest the way a flame holds its shape in still air. Ask gently, if this were already true for me, what would feel unnecessary right now? An apology for taking up space. A story about how it is hard for people like me. A ritual of checking that only feeds doubt. Let one of these fall away and notice the sudden room it leaves behind. Return to the private room only you can enter. Nothing is announced here. Decisions are worn, not discussed. Walk through it slowly. Run your hand along the edge of the desk that belongs to you. Open the window to let in a thread of morning air. Hear a voice greet you as if your place has always been kept. Feel how ordinary the extraordinary becomes once it has been accepted. Your imagination is not a theater for escape. It is the workshop where forms are cut and joints are fitted. Use it with the seriousness of a craftsman. Do not picture the chase, picture the arrival. Do not dramatize the struggle, normalize the result. Let the scene be brief, believable, repeatable. Taste the calm that settles when the matter is no longer up for debate. Clean your inner talk while the outer world is still catching up. Replace the old under-the-breath phrases that chip at your foundation. Speak to yourself like someone you are responsible for. I understand you. I have you. I go first. Let your mind hear loyalty in your own voice and learn to rest there. Guard your feeling the way a shepherd guards a field at night. Nothing that contradicts the end is allowed to graze. You will still meet headlines, opinions, and borrowed panic. Let them pass through without lodging in you. Choose what receives your precious attention. Choose what does not. When emotion tries to follow the weather, gently break that habit. You are not a weather vane. You are a climate. Hold the temperature that belongs to your decision. Calm when the page is blank. Calm when the page is full. The page is not the author. You are. If an old memory rises to argue its case, revise it on contact. Keep the parts that honor you. Correct the parts that do not. Hear yourself answer with clarity. See the door close kindly. Feel the clean ending and keep that ending as the only version you carry forward. Now call in proof, not with demand but with invitation. Let an ordinary kindness find you. Let a timely message reach you. Let a simple task finish with unusual ease. When it happens, do not say coincidence. Say confirmation. Say thank you and continue. Practice the posture of someone who is already settled. The body teaches the mind when words are tired. Stand the way a promise stands. Sit the way trust sits. Walk the way inevitability walks. Soft jaw, steady eyes, measured pace. Let your nervous system learn this alphabet until it spells your new name without effort. Withdraw from performance. You need no stage to become. You need no audience to advance. The seed does not knock on the door of the soil to ask permission. It breaks itself open in the dark and rises because rising is its nature. Do the same. Speak the name that never fails. I am. Add only what you are willing to carry into every room. I am calm, I am clear. I am carried. I am capable. Let these be simple, humble, steady. Let them be true long enough for the world to agree. Keep your practice plain. Before sleep, return to the finished scene as if you were remembering, not inventing. Upon waking, wear the tone that belongs to the finished scene before you touch the world. During the day, feed only what confirms your choice and starve what contradicts it. At night, revise what needs revising and bless what needs keeping. Small, quiet, faithful. If fear circles back, meet it with a question it cannot answer. Where is the threat in this exact breath? Name what is stable. Name what is kind. Name what remains when the forecast is dismissed. Let the present moment collect you like a harbor. When others ask what you are working on, smile with your eyes and say you are building good habits. They will see the results when the time is right. You owe no one a tour of your foundation. You owe your soul the dignity of finished work revealed in its season. Now seal this session with a single inward verdict. Done, not shouted, placed. Feel the finality settle into the bones. From here you do nothing loud, you do nothing frantic. You do only what fits the person you have already accepted as yourself. Carry this stillness into the ordinary. Pour water and let it taste like provision. Write an email and let it read like certainty. Fold laundry and let it feel like order arriving in small, obedient ways. This is how a life turns without noise. This is how a future walks toward you without hurry. If you wish, place a hand over your heart again and listen for the quiet agreement inside your chest. That rhythm has kept you alive through every season. Let it keep this decision too. You are held. You are guided. You are already across the bridge, and the road beneath you is only catching up to the truth you now walk in. Stay with the quiet you have made. Let the stillness grow roots and hold you steady. Ask a simple question and wait for a plain answer. If it were already done, what would I allow to be easy today? Let the first effortless act appear. Send the message without rehearsing. Finish the task without narrating. Choose the calmer route and take it. Ease is a discipline when you have lived by struggle. Practice it now. Return to the private room of decision. Trace the familiar detail that proves you live here. The chair that welcomes your weight. The window that opens to clean air. The name that fits you as naturally as your breath. Nothing dramatic, everything settled. Tune your inner conversation until it refuses to sabotage you. When the old voice tries to bargain, answer without heat. Thank you, but my choice is already made. When it tries to scare you with forecasts, ask for evidence in this exact breath. Silence will answer for you. Guard the climate inside you. Circumstances can knock. They do not choose the temperature. Hold the warmth that belongs to trust. Hold the clarity that belongs to purpose. Hold the composure that belongs to someone who has already crossed the bridge. Practice sacred ordinary acts that agree with your decision. Drink water like a person who is cared for. Stand up like a person who belongs where they stand. Write like a person whose words carry weight. Rest like a person whose future is not in danger. If a memory flashes the old pattern, revise it on sight. See the scene end cleanly. Hear the tone change to respect. Feel your body relax as if the better version is the only version that ever happened. Keep that version and let the rest fade. The way night fades when morning insists. Invite quiet confirmations and let them arrive without fanfare. A door opens that used to stick. A delay resolves itself without your help. A kind word finds you while you are busy being yourself. Receive and continue. Do not turn a sign into a spectacle. Let grace be ordinary. Withdraw your appetite for applause. Approval will never be the food your soul needs. Substance will. Keep building substance in rooms that do not echo. Let the results speak when results exist. Until then, be loyal to the invisible work that only you and God can see. If restlessness rises, ground it in the body. Unclench your jaw, soften your eyes. Place a hand over your heart and listen to that patient rhythm. Say within, I am kept. Say within, I am guided. Let the pulse answer, yes. Give your attention assignments it can keep. Notice what confirms your choice. Ignore what contradicts it. Feed the state with small, honest actions. Starve the doubt by refusing to debate. When you speak the sacred name, honor it. I am. Add what you are willing to carry into every room. I am calm, I am clear. I am capable. I am covered. Let these be vows, not slogans. Keep them quietly until the world has no option but to acknowledge them. Keep your practice simple and faithful. Before sleep, return to the finished scene as if remembering a truth, not inventing a story. On waking, put on the tone that belongs to your decision before you touch your phone or your tasks. Through the day, revise what needs revising and bless what needs keeping. At night, close the ledger with gratitude and hand it back to the silence that never fails you. If fear attempts a final rehearsal, ask it the question that ends the play. Where is the threat in this exact breath? Look around. Name what is stable. Name what is kind. Name what is yours that cannot be taken. Let the present moment gather you like a shore gathers the tide. Do not chase momentum. Make room for inevitability. A river does not prove itself to every rock. It keeps moving and the valley records its passing. Be like that. Seal this extension with a private vow. I will not announce what I have already accepted. I will not audition for rooms I have outgrown. I will not negotiate with habits I have fired. I will live from the end and let peace be my proof. Now carry this tone into the next ordinary act. Send the note. Tidy the corner. Show up on time for the life you chose. This is how a future arrives in quiet footsteps. This is how the world learns what your silence decided.